Is there a difference between quitting and giving up? Maybe not so much with the terms themselves, but perhaps in the concepts that they conceal beneath them. Perhaps we can use the words to distinguish between two types of letting go. Quitting, on the one hand, is a decision to let go or pull the plug on something that is not serving its intended purpose. Whereas giving up gives power to something on the outside despite the still present value and purpose of the thing that we are losing. The sunk cost fallacy is the tendency we have to continue doing something once we've invested money, effort or time in it, even though it costs us even more money and effort and time to keep it up, and maybe it's not serving the purpose that we have for it. It can be difficult to grasp the alternative options when we become immersed in sunk cost attachment. We've spent years in this relationship. We can't abandon it now, even though it's making us miserable and maybe even causing us harm. We can't get rid of the car. It's cost us so much on different repairs this year. We can't let go of it. We quit when we realise that the thing we need to let go has given up on us. To quit is to take a strong and affirmative decision to relinquish a thing despite the sunk costs that are buried within. It's an acceptance of all the money, effort or time that might have been invested, and it's drawing a line under it. The sunk cost fallacy turns us into the gambler who believes that, you can claw back the lost resource if only you keep going, that you don't give up on the betting. This one's going to be the thing that brings it all home. And in this reality, we see the moment that we quit as the moment that we lose, rather than the moment that we lost as the moment to quit. And if we don't quit, we'll be forced to give up once we've lost everything. It's hard to pull the plug on something it feels has taken from us unjustly or without adequate recompense or reward, but it's a wonderful muscle to build for ourselves, being okay with walking away from those things that don't make sense anymore, even if they've cost us over time. This requires us to know what truly matters to us and to weigh those things against the value from those things in which we've invested. This helps us to cut our losses, to relinquish our attachment to the money, the energy, the care, the time, etc., the things that we've spent on it over the years, and to let go of all of that stuff. And when we know what truly matters, we're able to keep going when the wrong influences tempt us to give up. They can be internal influences like fear, uncertainty or pain, or they can be external influences like decisions, criticism or injury or illness. It's not the case that we should definitely quit or not based on these factors. Our fear might actually be telling us something very helpful that we hadn't previously considered. Likewise, an injury or an illness might be a message that we have been really needing to hear for ourselves about the way that we've been living, or the way that we would choose to live now we're face to face with the truth that actually we're not indestructible. And so we've been drifting with this idea that actually, this is going to last forever and that we're infallible. We give up when we simply give control to those things without tarrying, without conversing with them. If we pull out because we feel afraid, even though the thing that we've turned our back on really matters, and the fear is actually probably simply telling us how much it matters to us, then we've given up. If the criticism or the judgment that other people make about the thing that we've done or made or whatever means that we throw away our materials and we turn our back on that dream, then we've given up. If the injury setback is confirmation that, I'm not cut out for this, I'm an idiot for trying in the first place, and then we hang up our boots, then we've given up. We give up on what truly matters to us. We quit the things that no longer serve what truly matters to us. If we want to build lives of personal meaning and deep sensory satisfaction, it's a good idea to create a filter through which we can start to recognize the difference between quitting and giving up.